So it's Tuesday on a Sunday, and we are going to talk about Tuesday's workout at home, no equipment, 40-meter run, 800-meter run, 1-mile run, and they're all sandwiched between some air squats. So you guys are going to do 50 air squats, then 30 air squats, then 50 air squats. What we're going to ask you to do with that is probably use Google or Map My Run to find the distance. Those of you that live in the North End, I would just go to Camel's Back. It's going to be a good place to run. I think there's a bunch of long streets, especially if you guys are in the North End, that you can actually run all the way down and come back. It's almost a quarter mile doing that. The strength is going to be 8 sets of max push-ups. We'll kind of go over that for those of you that maybe have an injury or this is a hard thing to do. I'm going to have a couple of the coaches demonstrate the warm-up, and then you guys are going to work on your running technique on your own at home. So they came back from their 40-meter run. That's the first part of their warm-up. The next part, they're just going to do regular skipping. They're just going to skip down and then come back. What they're trying to do is land on the ball of the foot every time. So as they come back, landing on the ball of the foot, striking to the ball of the foot. Next, they're going to do big high skips. So on the landing, again, we're landing on the ball of the foot and then having the heel kiss the ground. There we go. All right, and then super fast skips. We're barely coming off the ground, but trying to, again, land on the ball of the foot. Awesome. Cool. The next thing we're going to work on is, we're going to call this just pull running. We've done this a lot in class, but what they're going to basically try to do is they're going to try to run, and they're going to be pulling the heel towards the butt. It doesn't need to be super high. It's not a butt kick. But we're trying to pull, as you land and as you then pull through, you're trying to use your hamstring to pull the heel up. Okay? So they're going to try to do that. And it's not necessarily natural for any of them. So you're going to see it's going to look a little bit weird. The best thing you can do is keep the arms relaxed and just run normally as you're doing that. So they're going to run all the way down, pulling to their butt. Pull to your butt, Shelby. A little bit longer stride, Shelby. Yeah, and we're going to do it one more time, and what they're going to try to work on this time is leaning forward. So one of the things you want to do as you're running is you don't want to be upright. So I'm going to have you guys lean as much as you possibly can, almost like you're going to fall. It's going to help you. It's going to go a little faster too. Nice. Cool. All right, what we're then going to work on is a rabbit hop to a fall and then a run. So they're going to be rabbit hopping, and then they're basically going to pretend like they're falling, and then they're going to start running after that. So they have 10 rabbit hops, and the goal of that is if I had a hand on top of Shelby's head right here, maybe like 2 or 3 inches, she wouldn't hit the hand, okay? So she's going to land, the knees are going to bend a little bit just to absorb that impact, and then she's going to start running. So she does 10, and then she's going to lean into it and start running. Nice, Brooke. Yeah, guys, there we go. Good. And we're going to do that 4 times, okay? So they'll come back, same thing, go back, same thing, and then come back, same thing. All right? Awesome. Okay, so Shelby's going to demonstrate some regular push-ups. What we're going to have her do is make sure the hands aren't too wide. As she goes down, she's going to touch the chest to the ground, and she's going to make sure the elbows don't grab the sides too much. So on the way back down, the hips are going to move, and then she's going to come on back up. That's awesome. Brooke is going to demonstrate the first scale. What we're going to do is we're going to go all the way down. She's going to come up on her knees, and then she's going to come back to a plank. All right, and for those of us that can do that, it's going to actually let you use your abs a little bit more than otherwise. And this is a great alternative for the push-up that Shelby just did. Thanks, Brooke. And then Marshall's got the last one. You can imagine that this is even a staircase would work here, like any kind of bench, any kind of raised area that's not going to fall. He's going to do just an elevated push-up to make it easier. Okay, it's going to take a lot of the weight off of him. Again, same thing, touching the chest. It depends a little bit on what the object is, but the hands are going to have to hopefully be only about this far apart outside the shoulders. I guess about the squat really quickly. We're not going to necessarily teach that right now. Most of you guys have gone through this many, many times. What we're going to look at right now is how to sort of self-cue, is this a good squat or not? So if Brooke takes her hand and puts it right on her back, and you can kind of see, she's going to have her pinky right above her butt, and her thumb's going to be almost in the middle of her back. She's going to make sure that she maintains that lower lumbar curve. So as she goes down, She's gonna maintain that position. If she's like, hey, did I keep that spot there? And the answer is yes, and we're probably good. Come on back up. Let's go hands in front. Let's just do 5 squats. And she's maintaining her lower lumbar really well, okay? To those with the ability to do that, I want you guys to do this squat. If, hey, we know that we have a little bit of trouble in our squat, or let's say we have a balance issue or whatever it happens to be, we can, again, use the chair. Depends on who you are. We're gonna be looking to do, and Shelby, if you can come over here real quick, what we're gonna be looking to do is touch gently the seat of the chair and then come on back up fast. So as soon as Marshall touches, and it's all the same stuff, right? He's gonna push his butt back, but as soon as he touches, he's gonna pop his way up, okay? And we can increase the height or decrease the height as much as we need to. You may have to get creative with like stacking books or stuff like that, but this is a great way to see like, hey, can I do my squat safely? Maybe not all the way to depth, right?